Dashing
Hello.
through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh. Your turn.
I'm not gonna sing right now.
Oh.
I'm still regaining my voice from being
Laughing
sick.
all the way.
Sorry,
Ha, ha, ha.
you're on your own.
Okay, so I thought it'd be a nice.
Otherwise, I would
I
sing.
thought it'd be a nice duet.
And I
Well,
like singing.
we are here. It is December 1st.
It's my birthday month, and it's Christmas.
We got 6 inches of snow
Coming.
on Saturday. Another about inch today. So we are off to a snowy
It's like saying
December
"Oh,
start.
December,
I know,
I'm
it's
here."
like, hello, it's me, December. Did you miss me? And I'm like, well, not the snow. For people who live in Wisconsin, we're not big snow people.
Yeah.
Like, I like to like be by the fireplace, look out the window at it, but I don't like when it touches my face.
I think it's pretty, but
It is
I
pretty.
don't like that he drives in it.
It is
for
pretty.
work.
And as a mail carrier, the snow is like my kryptonite. Because I am obviously Superman, and then the snow is like the kryptonite, and it gets me. But I've been doing it long enough, so I'm used to it, but
Yeah.
it was very cold. But we are back, another episode. Hopefully everyone had a good Thanksgiving. Hopefully everyone's having a good December. We have another, as usual, amazing episode to go through. We are going to be showing off our it's very limited selection of holiday books. We've mentioned a lot before, we're not big holiday book people. As much of a mood reader as Katie is for sure, she's not a huge mood reader when it comes to holiday books.
I still like to read at least a couple in the month of December, but I don't lean completely heavily into it.
Yeah.
I think we shared this a different time. We like to watch a lot of like cheesy holiday rom-coms and stuff like that. But we don't always read them as much.
We haven't watched any yet this year,
No,
but
we
that's
gotta
good.
Get going.
So we're gonna do our usual reading update. I have 2 questions today to go through.
I didn't even grab my books to update. That's all right.
That's all right, you got it
You
memorized.
can reach around and grab one that I did start.
And
though.
then we are gonna show our Christmas books. Katie, I may read one of these. So this is more of Katie's episode. She's gonna talk about these books, talk about which
Maybe,
ones.
I could see you reading at least one of them.
Yeah, talk about, there's one that
Christmas
maybe
thriller.
2 that I'd be interested in. Yeah, the thrillers.
The thriller, and then
I'm
maybe one of
not opposed to a cute Christmas rom-com. I just need to find the right one. So if anyone has a really good suggestion, I know you read one last year, a couple years ago.
that you maybe
What
seem
was the
interested in.
what was the one with the Christmas was I'll think of it.
Okay.
But I'm not opposed to reading one. I just need the right one. And it can't be enemies to lovers. That's the only rule. But
Yeah, you should grab the one right there that has snow on it.
yeah,
See, that's
let me
appropriate.
get your book. I know we
'Cause that was one that I did start.
that's true. Katie just got this book in the mail and she started it right away, which is
It's
crazy.
very weird for me.
But we'll jump right into the question of the week. It's actually 2 questions. The first question is really serious, so just
Okay.
brace
I
yourself.
don't even know what you're going to ask.
I want to get lots of responses, but should I keep my beard? What do you think? Like, should I keep growing this out or should I shave it off?
That's one of your questions.
Yeah, well, the next one's book related. But like, like, what should I do with my beard? Should I keep going with it? What do you think?
No, you gotta clean that up. a
I
little
know.
bit. But I don't like when you get rid of it entirely.
I know, but it's so like nice and warm.
I mean, it's your face.
But man, I'm getting so gray. Even my mom commented on Thanksgiving how gray my beard is. And I'm like, my goodness.
Yeah. You're not so much like up here.
I'm
but,
only 38.
Yeah.
So comment below. What do you think? Should I keep the beard? Or should I keep growing it out like through Christmas? Or like shave it maybe on Christmas? Because it's so nice and warm for my job.
If
But-
it keeps you warm, then.
We will reveal next week's episode what happens. Either I'll have the beard and it'll be awesome or it'll be no beard. So, all right, on to the second question. Second question. I know, people's opinion.
What should I do with my? Oh, just kidding. Yep, still don't have any hair. It's working on. You can't see, but you know it'll work on.
It is.
coming back. Now that I finished my last chemo treatment.
We'll see how long that
But
takes.
I don't know. My hair normally in general.
And you have
grows
very
fast,
fair
but
hair.
I do.
So even when it comes in, it'll still look,
It'll
won't be
like, hard
super
hard to
defined.
tell right away. Yeah. I've heard from a lot of people after chemo, and this would be even people with like dark hair, which I did not start with dark hair. I mean, I had dyed hair when I shaved it. It's not my natural hair color. But people with dark hair said that it comes back. It can come back like super light.
Or like
and
silver.
that would be really dramatic for somebody with dark hair, but since I'm used to having lighter hair in general, it probably won't be
It might be like
much of a shock.
silver.
I don't know.
That'll
Guess
be
we'll
awesome.
see. So I will not be able to reveal that next week. That would be a miracle, but eventually.
All right. All right, so on to the real book question.
Bookish
Cory's
questions.
question of the week, not Cory's beard question of the week. If you want to do CB of the week, that's cool. But this is the real question. How is everyone? So we're in December. We have a month left. All right. How is everybody doing on their reading goals? And depending on your answer, is it going to change how you read this month? I just checked mine. I am behind. I am on 20 books. I've read 20 books of the 24 I had as a goal.
Got it.
Which I'm not going to get it. I mean, I've accepted it. If I finish all 3 of my books that I plan to read through the rest, I will be one short.
Yeah, it used to be one short.
Which is fine, whatever. Last year, my goal was 12 books. I read 19, which was, I blew that. So I made my goal 24, and I'll be close. I may be
Right, so you've read more than you read last year.
I've already beat
By one book,
I've already
so
beat
that's
last
good,
year's
that's
goal,
good.
so that is a
Yeah,
success.
there you go.
But how is everyone doing on their goal? I could, if I was really ambitious, I probably could read 4 books this
You
year.
won't with your work
But I
schedule.
won't. This is a really super busy month for me. But
Yeah.
that's the question. How are you doing on your reading goal? Have you beat it already? Maybe you beat your goal. But if you're not, are you going to alter your course a little bit? Maybe you'll read like
Good way to do that is pick really short books.
maybe you would read
a
like
novella, or like if you like audiobooks, that's a good way to do it.
maybe you mix in like
Mix in some audiobooks.
yeah, mix in some shorter books, or you're just going to try to read more. Like December could be a good reading month for you. So I am a little short, and I'm not going to alter course because I know I'm not going to do that, and it's really busy.
Yeah, well, it's like you don't need to put pressure on yourself either. Reading is supposed to be
How are
fun.
you doing on your goal?
I've already surpassed mine, not my original goal. I feel like maybe I talked about this at one point. I made mine for 140 or 145 or something like that for this year, because I think I must have made it for less than that last year, and then read about 140. So I was like, oh, that'd be cool to do that again, or like maybe read 5 more or something. I don't remember what it was. But in any event, I was getting really frustrated early in the year because, of course, I got diagnosed with cancer, and like I still was reading, but right afterwards, as you could probably imagine, I was very depressed and shocked and all the things, and then ended up with a really extreme reaction after my first treatment, to where like I couldn't even really focus on reading that much because I was having like debilitating headaches. So my reading kind of tanked for a little while. And so when I would go on to Goodreads and stuff, it kept like telling me I was behind, and I was getting really frustrated by that. And not that reading is ever a competition, but I've always viewed it as that for myself. Like it's almost like a self thing. It's not like I'm competing against other people, because it's not a competition. But I was just mad that like it kept telling me I was behind, and I was like, no. And so instead of what I was just telling you is you shouldn't put pressure on yourself, I was like, you know what? This year ended up not being what I was expecting, and instead of trying to like catch up, which I felt was kind of unrealistic at that point, I was like, I'm just gonna change my goal, and it made me a lot happier. So I changed it to 100, and now I've read over 100 books. So I'm not gonna quite get to that, that 140 like I originally wanted, but I'm at like 112 or 113, something like that. So I'm happy.
Right in the middle. That's
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
100 books in a year is very impressive.
So, yep.
So let us, if you want to share your goal with us, that's cool. Share your goal. Or maybe just share if you beat it, if you're close, and also if you're going to do anything differently in order to achieve your goal. Unless something drastic happens, maybe I'll crush it, but I'm also just
You're
not.
gonna have time off, but not until like the very end of the month. Like I'm having,
That's true.
Yeah, I'm having my surgery on the 29th, so like after Christmas, but before New Year's. But then so.
Well, I can start off 2026 very
There
strong.
you go, because you'll be home for a little while.
We will share our 2026 goals later in the year. I got to decide where I'm going to be at, because I did 12, I did 24 this year. So we'll see. We'll see what I'm feeling for next year. But that's the question. So question 1, Cory's beard, shave it, keep it. Comment. Question 2, reading goal. Let us know. Let us know how you're doing. But yeah, on to the reading update. So thank you to everyone who encouraged me last week. I did have a better reading week. It wasn't amazing yet, but it was better.
Better than the week before.
So progress. Actually, the last 2 nights I read for about 30 to 40 minutes. I read it's funny to say that I read a chapter each of those nights, but
They're long,
considering
really
the chapters are super long in this book, that was an accomplishment. So they're about 35 pages. But I'm just going so slow through this book, and it's not a fast-paced book. So it's really bumming me out because I haven't decided how I feel about it. I do like reading it, but it's so slow-paced that it's really hard to read and want to read.
I think you need to start a new book.
Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna say. So I am gonna.
That's what it sounds like.
I'm not gonna give up on it. I'm going to keep reading it, but I'm going to be starting The Housemaid.
Because we're seeing that, and
Yeah.
you know.
So we bought tickets
on
to
my birthday.
see The Housemaid on the 21st. So I'm gonna. I know this is gonna be fast paced.
Oh yeah, you'll fly through that.
And that's the thing.
Probably shorter than this one, and I think pretty quick.
I know that's the thing.
chapters.
Like if I start this
And it's a thriller.
if I start this and I'm really into it, which I probably will be because I've heard a lot of good things. You know, I'm gonna have
You'll
to.
be abandoning that
I'm
one
gonna
for a while.
have to try to read both. And as everyone knows, Jurassic Park is going to be in the mix soon too. I don't know if I'll do three at once. I mean, maybe.
They're all different enough from each other, but
So I could, but I kind of want to like just rock this one when I'm ready.
Yeah.
But I also don't want to put it off much longer. So we'll see. We'll see what I decide. I'll start The Housemaid. We'll see if I can like do
I have a
both.
feeling once you start it, you won't
I
want to
know.
put it down.
That's why I don't like doing multiple books at once because the reason, I know we talked about this a lot, the reason you always just really like one more than the other. So you may be reading 2 or 3 books, but you're only really reading one of them.
Yeah.
The other ones are just like
They're there, but
they're
like,
just
you're not
sitting.
visiting them quite as frequently.
Yeah, so the Fred I'm reading this book, we've been talking about it a lot, and there is no really obvious plot line yet. And I think that's by design. But it's creating a hard time for me want to read it. But it is intriguing enough where the ending should be good. And that's what we were talking about, my friend and I. Like, it better be good. You know,
Yeah.
The ending better be good. 30-page chapters, you got multiple perspectives. I think I'm on like the 7th or 8th perspective now. And they're all tied really loosely together, but nothing's wrapped up yet. So hopefully the ending this will be a book where I'd want a nicely wrapped up ending because it should all come together well, and I believe it will. But the journey there is very difficult. So I'm going to continue to read that. I'm going to start this whenever I start reading next, probably tomorrow night. I'm going to start this. And then Jurassic Park is going to be very, very soon. So if I finish all 3 of these books by the end of the
That'll be
month,
something.
I will be at 23 of 24
man.
books, which will be very sad.
You gotta like try to listen to an audiobook while you're working. I know we've already talked about
I
that,
know.
but that's too hard for you.
I know.
I don't know. You can't get that close.
If I for some reason finish all 3 of these
You gotta, like,
with
sneak something really
like
fast.
with like more than a couple days to spare, I will try. Maybe I'll
Pick like a novella.
I'll
or
pick
something
up
really
a
short.
like a 200-page book and see what I can do. But like I said, come on.
Yeah.
You can't be too serious about your goals.
If that were me, I would for sure be doing that. Because I wouldn't.
Oh, I know.
For me personally, I would not let that happen.
I know.
If I was that close, I would literally lose sleep to bang
I know.
something out. But I know you're not.
I wish I would have checked up on my goal like sooner.
I'm that competitive with myself that I would totally.
I know.
do that.
I should have checked my goals sooner because I thought I was closer. I honestly thought I was on pace.
Yeah.
Like I thought I was going to be right there, even by finishing 2 books this month. But that's what happens. Like I just what are you gonna do? But there's that. There's my stack. We're going good.
All right.
Let's see what you're up to.
Let's start with the one I just started, actually. So when did this come? Yesterday? When did I get this?
2 days ago. Yeah.
And this was
Saturday?
I don't know. This was a surprise book, so that's always fun. I think I think I got it Saturday. It's always, it's fun to get books from publishers that I've gotten from them before, like, because I've been an influencer with them or whatever, but it's like, I feel like I never like know exactly when it's going to come.
It was a nice
or like
surprise.
what it's going to be. So, and then what's cool is this is the completed copy. It's not an ARC. This book publishes tomorrow, actually. It's called The Gallagher Place by Julie Adore. This is a debut novel by this author. Gothic and twisty. Don't miss it. A beautifully written slow burn mystery. Everyone is holding a secret, and the ending is a true shocker. When I read slow burn mystery, I will be perfectly honest with you, I was like, ugh. I'm like, I don't know. And then also the little card that I got with it from like their publishing, like, coordinator, or I'm trying to think of what her name is, her title. But it said that some people have been comparing it to The God of the Woods as well. I'm like, that was a book that I didn't love. However, I'm here to report that I'm almost 50 pages in, and I just started it like yesterday, or I don't know.
You started it the day you got it, didn't you?
Maybe.
I think we got it Saturday. You started it Saturday night, which...
Yeah, that's true, but I didn't get very far.
That's
and then
bizarre.
I've read... I know, that's very weird for me. But it's short chapters, and I'm already into it. Like, I told Cory, like, yes, it's saying slow burn, but at least it's, like, right out the gate. They set it up, like, clearly something happened to somebody in the woods, and they find the body, like, right away. So it's not a spoiler. It happens very quickly. And so clearly the slow burn will be that it's going to obviously take a while to find out like who did it. But I'm already really intrigued by the premise and the setting. You look at how stunning this cover is.
It's a nice looking book.
It's so pretty. Like all the snow-covered trees, and you see this secluded cabin, and like
so it takes place in winter.
It takes place even like leading up to the holidays too. So it's kind of a fun time to be reading it. So that's like why I wanted to start
So
it
that's
right
another
away.
holiday book.
Yeah, so there you go.
And
so like right here, this next like section that I will be starting, it says Saturday, November 24th, 2018. So it's like lining up pretty close to like our current,
And you said it publishes
time
tomorrow?
frame. Tomorrow. Comes out
All right,
tomorrow.
so pick that one up.
Yeah, so that's
If you want a
pretty cool.
holiday slow burn thriller.
Yeah, so here as you get further, it like goes to December 2nd even, which is tomorrow. So yeah, it's kind of cool timing.
It looks like shortish
and it's pretty
chapters
short
too.
chapters.
Oh, and it's split up into days. That's cool.
Yeah. So I'm really liking it already. So
I like what I'm seeing.
Yeah. And then I'm still reading The Poppy Fields by Nikki Ehrlich.
When's the last time you read that one?
I actually picked it up like I think towards the end of the week last
you did?
week.
Nice.
It's just I'm not very far. Yeah. I do like it. I'm very interested in it. And it's super short chapters in this one as well. But yeah, it's like multiple perspectives. So I think that's one thing I'm struggling with a little bit, is that I'm kind of like, wait, who's like, or I'm still trying to get to know the characters.
Yeah.
And I'm already like 60 pages in though, and I'm still kind of like, But I'm very interested in the premise. I can't remember how much I shared the first time I shared about it, but it's like a sleep facility, and like people who are grieving in some way. Typically most of the people who go have lost a loved one, but it could also be like they're grieving from a divorce or something else, and you basically can like sleep through the first like days of your grief. It's an interesting concept. So they do consider this to be sci-fi, and I don't know if it'd be like a little bit of fantasy or something too, but I think sci-fi is really what it falls into.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really cool. It's like a modern take on the Wizard of Oz in a sense. Hence, the poppy fields, the poppy's making you sleep.
Yes.
I'm taking our middle daughter to Wicked for Good tomorrow night. And yeah, we already saw it. And so I'm super excited to see it again. By the way. So yeah, I am excited to get further in that. I'd really like to finish it soon because I am going to want to like read, a couple holiday related books, which we're going to get to. And ones that I need to read for sure because they're for book club.
Yes.
But last but not least, still working my way through the Reformatory. Holy smokes, is this a long book? But I'm making it through. I made some good headway in it today. I'm like between 60 and 70% of the way through. So I'm getting there.
That's good.
I was really hoping to have this done by December, but it just didn't quite happen. That's okay. Just because it is like the content in this book is not really like happy, cheery,
Yeah.
Christmas feeling kind of book. But I'm determined to finish it. I'm not going to like table it or anything until the new year. So I'm going to really try to focus on it like these next couple of days and try to get it finished. And then I am reading a couple things on my Kindle as well. But yeah, those are the physical books I've got going right now.
So not a lot to report on from us. So we gotta get some more to report on.
It doesn't help when you're not feeling well.
I know we've had colds.
Been getting over colds, and it's been really, really brutal for me specifically.
Yeah, Katie's having a rough time. You can hear it in her voice.
Yep, but this is actually me sounding better.
I know, that's true.
Shockingly.
All right, well that's good. So that's the reading update. We were going to share. Katie will talk about her little stack of books. You got, looks like 9 books here. So these are pretty much most of our holiday books. There's a few we're missing.
Other ones that
but
did not make it into the
we're
set.
looking for recommendations too for holiday books.
I really want, I think Cory maybe would too, but I specifically want some recommendations for like a Hanukkah romance instead of it being centered around Christmas.
Yeah. Holiday.
We celebrate Christmas, but I know not everybody does. And I would love to read, something about, like a Jewish family, or like Jewish characters. Hanukkah would be, and I'm familiar with like at least a couple out there, but I'm blanking on like the names of them. But that would be kind of fun to add into the mix.
Yeah, I was telling Katie about a book before we came on here that I just saw today, like probably one day too late. It is called 25 Days. It is a holiday advent kind of style thriller where you read a chapter.
Christmas thrillers.
You read a chapter each day leading up to Christmas. So I don't know, that'd be cool. But it is like a planned reading. That's the only thing that throws me off. You have to read a chapter a day, so it is a planned reading. That sounds like I added to my Goodreads, maybe something to think about next year. Yeah, I just didn't even know it existed. The ratings, I did peek at Goodreads on that one because I was curious. I don't usually do that. The ratings are lower, but it's also like it's one of those just fun, probably fun concepts. So if you've not heard of it, add it to your list for next year, or maybe you can start a couple days late.
Sure. But like make up for.
Because I shared about that that Halloween, that book you read up to Halloween. That was it called the 31st of October. What's it called? Yeah.
Oh, okay.
There was a Halloween like book you read up to Halloween, and there's this one I saw 25 days.
Nice.
So maybe next year, I'd have to get those.
Be kind of fun.
I know. It'd be a nice time. All right, let's jump in.
Okay. So the first one I have, and I did not brush up on some of these, I'll be honest with you, but we'll go through them just kind of quick. It's just more to show it to you, and then you can put them on your list if you still needed some ideas, and if you like to lean heavily into holiday reads. This one I got last year maybe, and then didn't read it like in last year's holiday season.
Did you buy that, or we get that one from someone?
I might have gotten it from someone, or I got it myself.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's called The Christmas Orphans Club by Becca Freeman. I don't think this is a love story. I will say that. I could be wrong. Maybe there's like a love story within it. But I feel like this is like a found family type story, which I really, really love. A beautiful story of friendship with laugh out loud dialogue and characters you can't stop thinking about. So there you go. I won't read a lot of the back just for the sake of time, but I love the cover, and I have heard pretty good things about this one.
Nice.
So yeah, I don't know if I will get to it this holiday season. I'd love to, because I've had it for long enough. It's like, there's only so much time to read like a bunch of holiday books, like, so you don't want to be reading it after Christmas.
Yeah, then like after Christmas hits, it's
then
like,
you're like, oh. Then I'm like, I want to do some like just general winter books or just read whatever.
I know, January.
So it's like hard to keep going with a Christmas book like when Christmas has already passed. I really struggle with
January is a very just open month. It's an open reading month because there's really no planned things.
Yeah.
You read what
whatever.
you read whatever you want in January.
You can read whatever you want in December, really.
And that's what we do.
I mean,
Yeah. But
but these are just, I'm just sharing them for ideas for you. I obviously am going to get to at least a few of them, but I'm certainly not going to read all of them. That's just the reality of it.
Yeah.
This one is called One Day in December by Josie Silver, and it's really beat up, we are noticing.
Where did that book come from?
from the bookstore. I don't know why I bought it.
I know.
Because it's really
very...
At least I don't think I got it out of a little free library, but I might have.
I don't know. That seems pretty banged up for the bookstore.
But I do want to read it. One of the reasons I've intentionally been putting it off is because I've heard it's sad. And I really want like a happy, feel-good Christmas story.
Yes.
And not one that I want to throw at the wall. Because there was a couple Christmases ago that we read a book, not we, Cory didn't, but with my in-person book club. And I was furious. It was so sad. Like, the ending was terrible. And I was like, I was not prepared for this. Like, I was like, this is not what I signed up for. Like, I didn't want to read a sad romance. Like, I wanted, and so I do think that this author is kind of known for sadder books. So, I don't know. I just don't know that my heart could handle it this year in particular. So maybe next year. But yeah, it's called One Day in December. It does start on my birthday, which is kind of like tempting me a little bit because I kind of like that. But it's one of those books where it like jumps around. So it doesn't only take place in December, actually. But yeah, I'm thinking it must like come back to like that one day that they like first met or something like that.
But then it's sad.
I know. So I'm like, if somebody dies at the end, I'm not interested.
It should
Maybe I should just look for spoilers, and that's going in a little free library if somebody dies at the end, because I don't want to read it then. That's how I feel.
I mean,
it's like, nope.
Maybe worth a peek.
I know, right? This next one I don't know much about, other than that it says it's a modern day Scrooge tale.
Okay.
It says an updated version of Dickens' A Christmas Carol with some surprising twists. That sounds kind of fun. It's called The Gift by Cecilia Ahern. She's also the author of P.S. I Love You, which is, a super sad book. So
very sad.
Don't know about this one. This one was written quite a while ago. I think it published in I want to say 2008, 2009, somewhere in there. Yeah, this is one that your mom gave me one year for Christmas.
Oh.
Yeah. And I just have never heard
my
of it.
My mother did.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been on my shelf for a long time. Oh my gosh, it's got like really large.
I like that.
Wow. Maybe I could just cruise through this one. But yeah, I again would hope it's not sad. Not that an author like only writes, sad books. Maybe she writes other things. There'd only be one way to find out. But I've only read P.S. I Love You by her, which happens to be actually one of my very favorite books, but it's a tearjerker. The next one is I'll Get Back to You.
This one looks
Becca
cute.
Grishow, full of humor and tenderness, festive and poignant.
That one looks like it could be a fun, cute one.
I do really want to read this. So this is a queer romance. It's got a really cute cover as well. It looks like it actually takes place more around Thanksgiving. But I'm guessing...
Now you gotta wait till next year.
I know, right? I'm guessing that it probably creeps into
Isn't
Christmas.
it snowing in the window?
Because look it looks like a Christmas book to me, but it says something about Thanksgiving on the back, though.
Well, the holidays start in Thanksgiving.
So it's fake dating, and it takes place in Illinois, like Geneva, Illinois, where I'm familiar with that place, so that's kind of fun. I used to live in Illinois, not in this particular place in Illinois, but yeah. Full of compassion and heart. It looks cute, I think. So, maybe I'll get to that one. I might prioritize that one. Next up is this one that you could see yourself reading. I don't know which one you were thinking in my stack, but this one's nice and short.
No, probably not.
Not this one. The Santa Suit by Mary Kate Andrews. So this is one that we are going to do for my in-person book club. We're actually going to read a couple. One of them I can't show you because it is on my Kindle, and it's called Faking Christmas. So that one, I don't know a whole ton about it aside from that I believe it's fake dating because it's called Fake.
You'd imagine.
Which I guess, that one that I just showed you is fake dating as well. So we're actually going to try to do what I told my book club is that because people couldn't really decide is that they could either read this one or Faking Christmas or both. If you can get both of them.
Both.
Done. And I think they're both pretty short. This one's gotta be 200 some pages.
Looks pretty short, yeah.
Yeah, just over 200 pages. So that's not bad. I love the cover. It's fun.
You've had that one a couple years too.
I have had this one for a while, and so actually our book club read a different book by her over the summer. Was it this summer? It might have been last summer. So yeah, and I feel like it was kind of people didn't love it, but didn't like hate it or anything. So we thought we'd give another one of her books a try and have, you know.
And
it's
how
a
many
holiday.
books has she written?
She's written a ton.
Like
She's like an older
100
author.
books.
She's written a lot of books. Yeah.
Yeah.
So a lot of people like her. She's very well known. So yeah, I'm excited to read this one. But yeah, so I'm trying to read that one and Faking Christmas, because Faking Christmas is also for my virtual book club. So yeah. And then next up is The Season for Second Chances by Jenny Bayless. I have read the one that's actually on the cover. She's also the author of The 12 Dates of Christmas, which I've read. I don't think I've read anything else by her. She has a few books herself.
So that's a second chance romance, I'm assuming.
Yes, a second chance.
Which are always nice.
A charmingly quirky seaside town offers a recently separated restaurateur. Is that how you say that? Restaurateur?
Restaurateur, yes.
A fresh start and possibly a new lease on love. So yeah, I was like, wait, she's not 26. I read the synopsis of this recently, that she was married for 26 years. So actually this is like an older couple, or maybe he's not, maybe, I don't know. I don't know if there's like going to be an age gap or something, but I like that she's like older, like she'd even be older than we are. I just feel like you don't read a lot of romances that are about, you know, people in their 40s or
that's true,
like, you know, or even 30s sometimes. I feel like I read a lot of rom-coms
but
in their 20s.
She meets someone
So
else. She doesn't get back together with her husband.
No, I don't think it's that. As far as I'm concerned.
Well, no, it sounds
I think it's a second chance with someone else, is what I'm understanding.
The second chance.
Yes, a
season
for
of
second
second
chances.
Aw.
Yeah. And then, so here's two back-to-back that I'll show you that are thrillers. That's kind of fun. So not all romance. This one is one that I wouldn't say, they're not like advertising it as a Christmas thriller, but it does take place around Christmas time. So it's called 5 Total Strangers. This is a YA book, actually.
It is.
She thought being stranded was the worst thing that could happen. She was wrong.
What? Something worse?
Yeah, Mira needs to get home for the holidays badly, but when an incoming blizzard results in a canceled connection, it looks like Mira might get stuck at the Philadelphia airport indefinitely.
With 5 strangers.
Well, no, because they end up in a car is what happens. So, and then Harper, Mira's glamorous seatmate from her initial flight, comes to the rescue. So they decide to rent a car.
Okay.
Okay. So they say they'll drop Mira off, and she discovers her fellow travelers aren't friends like she thought. They're total strangers. And every one of them seems to be hiding something dangerous. Okay, well, I won't read the rest on the back. But
that sounds promising.
seems pretty good.
That seems promising.
Seems pretty gripping. Like, I like the, I like the cover on this one, too. It says, as addictive as it is unpredictable, by Natalie D. Richards.
Unpredictative. Wait,
yeah, unpredictable.
But like addictive.
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 Making up words here.
I tried.
All right. Why don't you talk about the next one so I can give my voice a
All
rest?
right.
Because that's probably
next
one that you and me read.
Yeah, probably the. I did share this one a couple weeks ago after we got it, and I sang a little song with it. It's called
right,
"You Better Watch Out." It's got a nicely wrapped knife on the cover. Yeah, this is a nice little book. Maybe this would be the book I crank out at the end of the month.
It's not very long.
If I need something. Yeah, it's 220 pages, but with larger font. Yeah.
It's by 2 authors.
Yeah.
It looks like.
Is Christmas really the best time of the year? Yeah, so it's co-written, suspenseful. Yes.
It looks good.
48 hours until Christmas. I won't read the rest of it. But
See for yourself.
this is one that I think a lot of people are reading this year or have read.
Pretty recently, like
Yes.
last year maybe.
When did it come out last
I
year?
think it came out last year.
But yeah, it came out last year.
Yeah.
But I feel like a lot of people are reading this one this year because I'm seeing a lot more about it. Yeah, even R.L. Stein said frightening nonstop fun. Ho ho! Oh no, it's Saw in Santa's workshop. Yeah, so give that one a whirl if you want
That's something
a
different.
Christmas book, but Obviously,
romance.
it's not going to be a happy,
No, it will not be happy.
but very suspenseful and thrilling and nice. If you need a short book to crank out,
Yeah, there you go.
that's the one.
All right, last but certainly not least is the next book in the Winter Street series by Ellen Hildebrand. So I read Winter Street 2 years ago now. So I might need to kind of like, I'm not going to do a reread, but like do like a brush up. Like,
This is book 2?
This is book 2, called Winter Stroll. And I have the others in the series, but I didn't want to read an entire series like right now. I wanted to be able to read other books. So I'm going to just commit to reading the next one in the series.
She's written a lot of books too.
She has as well. She has a lot of summertime ones actually.
Oh my goodness,
but then she has this like little winter series. And what it reminded me of is The Family Stone, the movie The Family Stone, which I love that movie so much. So that's kind of what these books are like. It's like family drama, but like pulls at your heartstrings. And they're like nice and short too. This one is, I don't know. Yeah. Not even 300 pages. But yeah, so I'll have to kind of do a little bit of a brush up on like the first one to remind myself of the characters and stuff like that.
Sure.
But yeah, I really liked it. I thought it was really good writing, and just like the family dynamics, and they, like have kind of some family secrets and, things that bother each other about each other, just like all families.
Of course.
But there's still the love there and everything. And I just got this one recently because I had a paperback version and I wanted this one to match Winter Street. And then I think the last one is called Winter Solstice and I have that one. But now I need to find, there's one more that I still have in paperback and now it doesn't match with the hardcover. So here, Cory asked for a book. Maybe.
And I got it.
I know, but I don't remember what it's called now because it's upstairs and so it wouldn't be in here because it comes after this one. Mm-hmm. If you are familiar with this Winter Street series, the first one's called Winter Street. I have that one and I've already read it and it's in hardcover. This is Winter Stroll, and then there's a third one and I'm blanking on the name of it. I think it's Winter Storms. Could be that. And then the last one's called Winter Solstice. But I have Winter Storms in a paperback version, but would love to have the hardcover to go with the other ones.
Well, darn.
Because they're just more attractive looking.
That is,
and it would be nice for them to.
Where do we find that? We found that.
I don't remember now.
We found it used somewhere, right?
Yeah, and it's in like really good shape.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the paperback ones were nice and everything, but it's just like, those not cartoon or weird characters like that. They're actual people on the front.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I like the look of these ones better. And that they're hardcover.
A little more attractive, I would say.
So yeah, that's that. Mm-hmm.
So those are the holiday books. So give us your recommendations, either for this year or for next year. Some that you have read or that you've heard that are really good. Mm-hmm. They can be any holiday-related books, cutesy books, thrillers.
Yeah, it's fun to change it up with like a thriller that
maybe
takes
a
place
Christmas mystery. Mm-hmm. That'd be fun. Mm-hmm. Sci-fi Christmas, a very fantasy Christmas, whatever. Yep. Give us your recommendations. We'll love to hear them. But that's what we got for you today. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Lots of stuff to unpack, like Christmas presents.
Mm-hmm. I can't do any more talking though, so we definitely have to end our episode.
Yes, Katie's losing her voice. But we will see you back next week.
Yeah.
We'll see, will I have a beard or not?
Yeah.
The suspense is killing everyone. All you gotta comment, you can comment shave it or keep it.
Yeah, there you go.
Maybe we'll play a game. Whoever gets the most, I will
do whatever.
I will do, and you will see next week right when you tune in. Mm-hmm. Is it there? Is it not?
We will find out.
If it was up to me, I don't know. It's still like in that it's not soft phase. It's like kind of itchy, but it'll work. Thank you guys for watching.
Yeah.
Hope everyone has a great week.
Yeah. We'll talk to you next.